I'm a beginner with Sony a6050mm f1.8 lens. It produces great bokeh effect when I've done close-up shots of flowers. I am also interested in taking nighttime shots that have cool effect of blurry city lights in background, but have not done yet. I read there is a 30mm f1.4 lens. Do folks think that might be a better lens for bokeh given wider aperture? I would only want the 50mm f1.8 or 30mm f1.4, so would love input on which is best for bokeh shots. Also, I have no interest in needing a lens specifically for portrait shots. Number 3, Lensbaby Burnside 35mm f2.8 lens for Sony E. A unique lens characterized by its swirly bokeh, the Burnside 35 from Lensbaby is a 35mm f2.8 prime for Sony E mount cameras. Featuring two separate diaphragms, an extensive amount of control over selective focus and bokeh quality is possible, with the ability to work with large in-focus areas or smaller in-focus areas, surrounded by a distinct out-of-focus, swirl.the 6 elements, 4 groups optical design, also contributes to the unique look. And each of the glass elements have been multi-coated to control flare and ghosting in order to realize high contrast and accurate color rendering. In addition to fully manual exposure control, the lens also requires manual focus operation and has a minimum focusing distance of 6 for working with close-up subjects. Number 2, Sony 135mm f2.8 STF lens. Exceptionally smooth bokeh with sharp subject matter are the calling cards of the 135mm f2.8 STF lens from Sony. Equipped with smooth trans-focus technology, this lens uses apodization optics in order to diffuse the edges of out-of-focus elements, rendering them even smoother than a standard lens can produce. The f2.8 maximum aperture assists in capture images with shallow depth of field, though with the apodization elements this functions as a t4.5. The lens also features a manual focus design with a manual focus distance of 2.9. Additionally, it features both a 10-blade manual aperture diaphragm and a 9-blade auto aperture diaphragm, both rounded to create smooth bokeh. Number 1, rockin' an 85mm t1.5 Sign lens for Sony E. The rockin' an 85mm t1.5 Sign lens for Sony E produces a slightly telephoto angle of view on full-frame sensors. It features a very fast maximum aperture of t1.5 and an 8-blade iris for shallow depth of field with attractive bokeh. The focus and aperture control rings are outfitted with industry-standard gearing, which provides an interface for working with a traditional follow focus. The aperture control ring has also been de-clicked, which facilitates smooth iris pulls. The 85mm has a minimum focus distance of 3.6. Internal focusing minimizes the effects of lens breathing, which ensures a more consistent angle of view when adjusting focus. The lens is composed of 9 elements in 7 groups, including one aspherical element to reduce spherical aberrations.